To prune basil, you would need to cut from either 1 or 2 sets of leaves from the top. So this is what I'll do. And you just do it right above the next bud. Remove this sickly looking leaf here. Look how unsightly and diseased it is. I don't like how this looks either. I know people won't agree with this, but I like to have my food perfect. You want to remove any signs of flowering here. So you see that this has like some flowering going on, so I'm going to cut 2 or 3 sets actually. See, this is a sign that flowering is about to come, so I remove that so that way the leaves will continue to taste great. When pruning, you want to use shears instead of your hands because you don't want to damage the plant. I personally prune my basil every 2 weeks because I have a lot of basil in my garden. And you want to start pruning your basil when it has its first 3 sets of leaves, and you would take off the first head. And then from there, it really starts to bush out. And that's the benefit of pruning. You get a lot of leaves, and it prevents bitterness, especially when you take off the flower head. I'm going to increase the shelf life of these basils by putting them in these reused jars and putting water in them. Now, the temperature should be 60 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's not that in this home. It's around 77 right now, but I guess it's better than putting it in the fridge. You should not put basil in the fridge if you want a long shelf life.